Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk to you about my experience going raw. Now, right now, I some days I go raw and some days I do raw till 4. And raw till 4 was created by Freely. Hey Freely! And some people use it as a transitional stage, and some people just use it as a lifestyle. It's completely up to you on what you want to do. And I'm using it as a transitional stage because I want to be fully raw, and I just want to experience the whole raw thing. I know some people are like, oh, it's not sustainable. It's not this, it's not that, but it's something I want to experience on my own. And I think that you know. Maybe it didn't work for most people, and who knows? It may not work, but it's something I really wanna. I feel like I have the desire to do. Thanks for that, Dan. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about PMS and how going raw has affected my PMS, my period, my cramps, all of my symptoms that I've been having since the age of 12 years old. So, got my period around 12, 13 years old, and from that very first day, it's been bloody hell. Literally. And I've been taking painkillers since 12, 13 years old. We're talking about 600, 800 milligrams. I was popping them pills like maybe like two, three of them every day for the next 3, 4 days. I was taking painkillers. Like, it was really, really bad. My doctors told me nothing about changing my diet. Back in high school, I was always active. I did volleyball, tennis, golf, ballet, everything. You name it, I did it. And that still didn't work. But my diet was very, very, very poor. Pop, a lot of wheat, a lot of wheat and meat. No vegetables, no fruit. I think the only fruit I was getting was from a Fanta. Look on the back of a Fanta, see how much fruit that got in it. But yeah. So and then I had my son, and everything just it went from bad to worse. And I remember people telling me like, oh, after you have a baby, your period, it's not even gonna be like you have one. You're not gonna have any cramps, and that is a lie. If someone tells you that, don't believe them. They're lying. Like, I don't know. I had a couple of people tell me that, and I'm like, yes, no more cramps. I got a child now, man. If that ain't the lie that broke the camel's back, oh God, don't believe that story. Man, like, going raw has been the only thing that helped me. I remember my doctor saying like, oh, diet and exercise, because my PMS is extreme. We're talking about I thought I was going through early stages of menopause. Like, that's how bad my stuff is. I'm talking about night sweats to the point where the whole bed is soaking wet. Like, I'm coming up out of my clothes. And the headaches, the bloating, the tenderness of the breast. Like, my breasts was I already have big breasts, so they will swell like 2 sizes bigger. The cramping, I'm taking like 600 prescription painkillers. The mood swings. Woo, my mood swings, the hormones, the imbalance. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Like, the anger, like, from the anger to the sleeping all day. Like, I would just sleep I remember I slept for like 12 hours, and I woke up still tired. No energy, no nothing. The mood swings, just always feeling angry, like you just ready to fight. And it's bad. Like, that's just, I can't even, if you're a woman and like, dang, I don't even know where it's bad. Like my stuff was like really, really, really bad to the point where I went into the doctor's office, like, telling her my symptoms, and the only thing she wanted to prescribe me was some painkillers and some antidepressants. And I'm like, well, why in the hell is she going to prescribe me some antidepressants? Like, what the hell is that going to? Oh, and some birth control. Oh, they try to get me on birth control so hard. Like, I think they end up when I left, they set up an appointment for me, and I didn't even ask for them to set up an appointment. That's how bad they wanted me to try this new birth control, the Verena, the something. And I had a bad experience with birth control before. I'll probably have to do that for another video. And I thank God I didn't even listen to the doctor. And then they'll try to like she it's so much I want to say, and I don't know if I have the time, but she kept trying to like put like that guilt on me, like, well, so you don't want to have another baby right now. I mean, it's still early. Your body is still, you're gonna end up having another baby if you don't get on birth control. And it kind of weighs on you because it's just like, man, at the time I was me and my husband, I think we were we went through the divorce already, or we were going through the divorce. And I'm like, yeah, she's right. And then when I walked out, I'm like, I thought about the bad experience I had with birth control. I'm like, hell no, I'm not getting back on that. Like the first time I had the Depo shot, my hair fell out. I was bleeding for 4 months straight. Super depressed. Like I went through so many. Like I think that was the worst stage of my freaking life. One of them. I went through hell, and it scared me so bad. Just imagine being on your period for 4 months. Like, who the hell gets on their period for 4 months? Anyway, back to the topic. So, going more raw and less cooked, like this period, it has I experienced little to no cramping at all. And that's a blessing because I used to be balled up on the floor dying. And on top of that, feeling like fighting the urge to want to just vomit out my guts for no apparent reason. I forgot to even mention that. It's symptoms I didn't even mention that I completely forgot about. And vomiting was one of them. Like I wanted to throw up so bad, but I haven't experienced that. Little to minimum cramping. The bleeding has been like extremely light. Coming from a person who's running through super tampons every 2 to 3 hours, and all the doctor had to say was, oh, that's normal. Bleeding. I remember one time I had went to the bar back when I used to stay in Detroit, and I just came on my period, and I'm trying to get the tampon up there, and I remember it just bleeding all on the floor. That's how bad it was. To the point I bled all on the floor. So I'm in the bathroom, like I hope nobody thinks that I'm dying, and I'm trying to clean it up from off the floor. It was bad. Like, oh my God. And this raw diet has helped me so much. So much. Like just the raw foods. Like before I came on my period, I was eating a lot of organic tomatoes. Or organic tomatoes, parsley. Organic tomatoes, parsley. And I would blend it in my blender, and I would just basically make a soup, and I just been eating it. That's a lot of watermelon, dates, bananas. Like I just been cramming it in. Orange juice. Drinking a lot of oranges. I gotta be careful because the acid was tearing up my gums. Oh, it had them so sore. And man, like been doing that just constantly. Fruits and vegetables and blending up spinach. I don't have a juicer right now, but just taking it all in, buying smoothies, buying green juices with celery and kale and cucumbers and all types of stuff, and just been drinking it, and it has helped me so much because I feel like I don't even have a period. Coming from all of that stuff I just told you, that I don't even have one. And the bleeding has been so minimum. Um, the swelling of the breast, I felt a little tenderness, but it was so mild, like I couldn't feel it. And then I had a slight headache, and then it just went away. The mood swings, it's a lot better. They are a lot better. It's coming along. We'll have to see what happens next month. But and then another thing, maybe it's the eucomia that played a significant role with that too. But I don't know. I just know I'm feeling better. I'm not taking any pain pills. I don't feel like I'm dying. And this is something I definitely want to keep. I keep wanting to experience. It's something I still want to do. And people might say, "Oh, it's exercising." Let me tell you something. I diet my ass off. And for almost a year, I went to the gym 5 times, if not 6 times a week on a animal-based diet, calorie stricken. My gosh, I don't even know. Calorie counting, nutrients, counting macros, whatever, from protein to all types of stuff that I didn't took in, and nothing worked. I was still popping pills every single month, 3, 4 times during my period to to cease the pain. I was still sleeping about 12 hours for about 2 weeks, 10 to 12 hours, because I was so tired. I was nauseated. I was sick because my PMS starts 2 weeks, a week and a half before I even have the first bleed. And to go from that to having little bleeding and minimum cramps is just like a blessing. And I'm going to definitely do an update. And I know a lot of women say they lost their period. I canceled out the sugars and the donuts and all the other crap I was eating. And I've been doing pretty high raw. A lot of days I go raw after 4. And for the last couple of days, I've been eating just completely raw. But I feel so much better. And thank you for all the people who I've been watching on YouTube to help encourage me for this lifestyle. Dan, Freely, everyone. And I'm going to keep going with this. Maybe I can help encourage someone else. So thanks. Stay tuned for next time.